don't do the thing where you're like, oh, welcome to Devil's Quarters, because I'm thinking of an intro. This time,
I mean, I didn't say it, but like.
Damn it, oh, hello everyone, welcome to Devil's Quarters. Once again, my intro has been thwarted. I was starting to, I could do that.
See, these are the peak intros when we don't know what to do for the intro. This is the kind of humor. This is my humor. That's what I like.
No. Man, oh man, the price of freedom is steep. But you know what else is steep? The price of a Pokemon game from the DS era. Trying to buy that just now. You can't do it. It's so expensive. Like,
Is it more
hundreds of pounds.
expensive to buy a DS era game now, or is it more expensive to just buy a new game these days? Because the price has also risen on those too.
Genuinely, let me look at CX, which it's pronounced sex. So when I'm saying I'm going to the sex shop, you know what I'm talking about. And let me
That's
do
crazy that
which
you guys
DS
do that.
era.
Let's say a good one, right? So let's say platinum. Let's see what platinum would go for. Okay. No, see, so that is still a bit more. Let's say
Yeah.
like kind of a midline one, like not mid necessarily, but like not as iconic as platinum. Let's say like Pokemon Black or something.
Okay.
That's still good.
This could be its own video.
No, see, okay, but see, that's what I'm saying though, right? Because that is cheaper though. Like obviously, platinum is iconic. Now, Violet did come in like right before the boom, I will say. Oh, and it's
Yeah.
even going for less than that now. It's only going for 35 now.
Again, this is pounds, so it will be different for you.
Yeah, but like, there's no way that 35 pounds is like 60 US dollars. Like, I just don't think that's right. I mean, I could be wrong. Like, you could look that up too, but you could say, yeah, USD. I was gonna say,
Oh
there's
yeah.
no way that your pounds are equivalent, like, your 35 pounds is equivalent to 60 US dollars. There's just no
In
way.
fairness, this is second hand.
Yeah. I mean, even then, though, I like at a GameStop, that'd be like 50 US dollars.
True. So we're not going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about Gen 4 in our classic Gen 4 tier lists. Now, if you've been a long time watcher of Devil's Quarters, which is quite frankly 0.00000000000.1%, there's a second point in there.
We see you, Eliminator. We see you. Oh, fuck. I
I
almost
haven't
closed
seen
my
him in
door.
ages. I haven't seen
It
him in
hasn't been
ages.
that long. I think it's maybe been like a couple weeks. But it
Okay.
hasn't been too crazy long.
Well, few might know I'm a Gen 4 lover. Gen 4 is my generation. Um, so I'm excited to do this. I looked at the list and think, oh, this might have a lot of best friends for me. Um, and I think Devon, he appreciates Gen 4, but he knows it's not his favourite. He likes it, but it's not his favourite.
As someone who loves to be different from the crowd, I typically dislike things that are mostly loved. So the fact that I am not super against or like for Gen 4 should speak volumes about the quality of it. Because that means it's actually good, and that's why I'm not a huge fan of it.
Okay, I think I understand.
Yeah, I'm a contrarian and a rebel and so cool like Dobby from Spider-Man.
Oh, you mean the one that has the goblin disease?
No, no,
Because
no,
that's
no,
what you.
no. Spider-Punk. I'm like Spider-Punk, but like
Oh,
also
you
cool.
mean Hobie? I thought you said
Toby.
Gobby.
I think I actually said Dobby because I was thinking of Harry Potter as well.
Did I show you the Harry Potter Dobby toy I found?
No, but we can get back to that. We should do this video because this will take a while.
It will. It will. Alright, we are starting with Turtwig. Ooh, Turtwig. Look, I'm going to start this very strongly. He's a best friend. I know you do not like the Turtwig family.
Look, he's not even like he's not the worst in his line, but he's certainly not the strongest, right? I
Yeah.
think he's all right. That's where I would put
Okay.
him. So our mid
So
ground would
not
be friends, right?
friends. Now, I know you do not really
Oh,
like
I hate
Grottle.
that guy. He looks gross. He'd be a dungeons for me.
I quite like him. I
He's
don't know if I'd like
gross. He
him.
looks like he's
What?
balding on top. He looks like he's got the Danny DeVito hair where it's on like both sides but not the top. Like, look at him. That's what
Um,
it is.
let me look and see what he looks like in the anime. The
I
classic.
know there's like no way, but like I'd want to see Grottle Danny DeVito and see if I'm the only one that came to this conclusion. Like, there's no way anyone else did, but nah.
What the?
I like
What?
that one though. That's pretty good. He would
Yeah,
make a good
Tingle.
tingle. He'd make a good tingle.
Okay, right.
God,
Anime. Let's
I know
see.
we shouldn't be getting off topic as well, but I did see him next to Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street, and I feel like you'd be friends with Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street too.
I mean, that's basically my friendship with James,
I
isn't
was
it?
gonna say is I felt like that would be your like that's how you see James is you just look at him and you see Oscar the Grouch. You got puppet vision and you see puppets everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, wouldn't that be funny if like I'm so surprised you hate puppets and I'd see everyone as like Sesame Street puppet. I see you as Big Bird.
Oh, I as much as I'd love being Big Bird because like I like having the name Big and then also being a bird, but I feel like Novacell would have to be Big Bird just due to the sheer height.
The sheer height, you're right, you're right. We have to discuss that at some point. But anyway, look at this Grottle. Look at the Grottle and Marrow.
He still looks
That's so
bald on top. Like, why did they do that to
yeah, but
him?
look, he's going through a phase that a lot of our friends are going through,
He
definitely.
looks exactly like the what's it called? The end phase. Like to me, same energy as the end phase of I think it's Chestnut. I think that's what it is. And I don't care for
Oh
that
yeah,
design either. I was like, they
I
did him dirty.
I don't either for that. Okay, what would I say? I would say they were friends. You're saying execute
Dungeon.
or
No, I
dungeon?
said dungeons.
So friends to let's put this closer to U then.
Okay.
Um,
That guy's the
because you were
best
you were
friend.
quite strong about the boarding thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Torterra's the best friend.
I I'm only disagreeing because I'm like, in real life, would I feel comfortable going up to that? Maybe not, but I do think friend.
Okay.
How does that sound?
I mean, I'm
Like
not going to
I
disagree with you here. I
um,
think that would he be my best friend? Yeah, because I could imagine myself sitting underneath that tree on his back and just like as he roams around. Like, I think that'd be pretty sick. Like, do you remember in the Pokemon movie how like he's the size of a continent?
yeah, the Detective Pikachu one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
like
like
he could
it's
just
very
chill.
it's very cool. Don't get me wrong, but I'm truly thinking like, would
Oh,
I
look
be
at that!
friends
Do you
with
see
him?
that one in like the like left side but down? It has the Kakunas and the Metapod and everything hanging off of him. Like just a little further down. No, no, no. You were on the right
Oh,
side.
oh, this.
That's cool. I like that.
That is cool. And you know what? It is such a cool idea for a Pokemon. It doesn't really fit my definition of like the best friends thing, but I think I've always had that like, well, maybe we should change it. Like, I will put in best friends. I'll put in best friends. It is a cool idea.
So I'm fine with
Now
changing like the name of best friends if we wanted to discuss that further, but like I do think
I
we
think.
should have it as like the top of the top. We both have to agree that they go in that category,
Oh yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It for me, it's mostly like a well. Some of these have really cool designs, but would I actually be friends with it? You know, like okay, like let me. I'm not ranking this shit. Darkrai, right?
Mhm.
amazingly cool design. Like that is what would fill in the best friend S tier. But would I want to be Darkrai's best friend? I'd actually be terrified of Darkrai. So I think in my mind, I just need to like remind myself like this is not truly like my best friend.
Would you feel better if we like wrote invited to the barbecue instead?
So I don't know if I would invite Darkrai to a barbecue. I feel like
Okay,
I
well,
would
see,
be
then we
afraid.
run into the same solution, the same
Yeah, yeah,
issue.
yeah. Now, Chimchar is a Pokemon. This was the starter I did when I was doing Diamond. And I feel like when I look at him here, I'm like, I love his design here. But whenever I look at like a Chimchar soft boy, because I always think like I should get one. Um, I hate the way Chimchar looks as a
I mean,
soft
that
toy.
is just kind of how he looks, though.
I don't know, like I think it's the eyes. Like something about the pixel art makes him look like okay, like
See, but he's
limited.
always had that like, I don't know what you
He
want to call
has,
it,
like,
red eyelids or whatever.
and I
And I
don't
don't,
like how he
I
looks.
don't like it. I don't like it personally. I think the only like base design that I like of the starters is Piplup, which is a little spoiler, but
Yeah, well, we can both put that
yeah,
in best
Piplup would
friends.
be a best friend. Like I think there's no debate there.
I would say if I'm looking at this Chimchar, like this specific Chimchar
I think he'd
is a
be
best
fine
friend.
for. I'd say he'd be fine with friends
Okay, now this
because
little
I
guy.
respect. I respect him for Max's sake because like I know Max loves this line. I think he's
This
all.
guy.
I think he's all right. You think
Oh,
he's
you think he's
execute
all
on sight?
right?
I mean, he's
I think
not
he's.
bad. I don't think he's offensive, but I also just don't think he's cool in the middle.
He reminds me of. I can't say his last. Like, he reminds me of Ryan.
Ah, yeah.
Just leave it at that. Leave it at that. You're thinking they're alright. I do think there's a bit of like an ooh factor, and he only survives because I like Chimchar. They're alright. They're alright. I do like Infernape though. I think Infernape is cool.
So here's my thing, right? I think he's cool. I wouldn't
Yeah.
put him in best friends, but in honor of Maximus not being here today, I'll say best friends if he. I don't know if that helps him or not. Are you saying best friends? Because if you're not saying best friends, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah. I do like him a lot. I do think he's cool. But do I like him in any other game? Because Infernape, I feel like, again, looks a bit weird in other games.
Ugh,
Like, I think
see his
when
3D
it's.
model there for like the
Yeah,
Seravia. Yeah, it's kind of not great.
I'm willing to put him at friends.
Okay,
I think he looks really good here, but I'm
Max,
considering.
I want you to know I did bring up best friend and was willing to put him in best friend if we both agreed on it. So I want you to know that.
He's not, he's not watching this.
Oh,
He,
he's gonna
he,
watch. He's gonna watch this one specifically because this is Gen 4.
he lost interest when we started talking about Pokemon prices. He's not
Pokemon.
watching this.
Oh, oh.
Yeah. He's
No,
like, I'm not watching.
well, no, well, I still disagree, but
Right, no, this
Prin
one's
Pup
Prin.
it's not great. It's not really.
Oh, really?
I think Prin Pup's design goes down a bit there. I think it has to be at highest friends for me.
Yeah, okay, I'll take friends. I'll take friends.
But Empoleon
Um,
fucking rules because that's a best friend.
yeah, that is. Now looking at
It's just
this,
bad middle designs. Like that's always like the big trouble for like most starters. I think.
though, the Piplup line wins the starter competition
Yeah, I mean, I
because
love the Piplup line. It's always my preferred choice whenever I do it.
yeah, I will say these days I might get the Piplup line is better, but I always seem to start with fire types. I think the only time I haven't was Scarlet and Violet. That was I'm going for the Donald Duck Quaxley.
So it's interesting, right? Because like I've realized that I'm pretty well split between grass and fire. But I think this next game is gonna be the one that's like the tiebreaker. Like I think quite literally I have 4 fire, 4 grass, and then 1 water, and Piplup is the 1 water, in case you were
Mm,
curious.
yeah. Right. Starly. Now this.
Starly is I like Starly. I hate everything that
Oh,
it turns into. I do like the
okay,
base
so
form though. I would say
you're
best
willing
friend
to
for
be
Starly.
best friend. Okay, good. Now,
That it gets worse, and then it's gonna get like significantly worse.
I let me look up
I just
Starly here.
Is that the one with the red on its head? No, it's the one with the stupid ass swoop. It's just like it's a the swoop on his head. Oh, that one's the worst. That's the worst right there. Because it's like bro thinks that he's an edge lord, but he's not.
You know who this reminds me of? I'm going.
Jimmy
This reminds.
Neutron.
No, it reminds me of the Zack that you don't like. Again, I'm not going to say his
Yeah, I
surname.
mean that feels fair as well, honestly.
Like, do you not think he had the same fucking face?
Yeah, it's the bro that thinks that he's cool. He goes, "No, I'm better than you," and it's like you're not better than me, bro. Look at your haircut. I'm sorry, but you're
I
not.
I think I quite like him. Not as much as Starly. I think he's a friend for me.
I would say he's all right. That one is all right.
We'll put it at they're alright. Now this,
That's
it's
it.
funny. I've never really looked at his design because I actually thought
I would
this was a
say,
sheep.
yeah, no, I would say execute on sight for this guy because he has the red dyed hair and he's looking at you like he's so tough and everything else. And it's like, my man, you are not Pidgeotto. You're just not. You're not Pidgeotto. You're not Pidgeot. You're not. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
I'm. See, this is like a classic case of when you actually look at a design of a Pokemon and they're like, ooh, I don't know if I actually like this as much as I thought it did. Um, I would say they're alright for me, which brings them, will put them in the dungeons because I don't, I feel like with Execute on Sight, feeling quite strongly that they've done something wrong. So we'll put them in the dungeons. Now,
It's his attitude more than anything else. I mean, he's
Bidoof.
he's the goat. He has to be like we're gonna be crucified if he's not a best friend. So like, put him up there. Would you actually not say he's a best friend? Honestly, I figured it was gonna be a given best friend for you.
I I'm torn because the only reason I'm thinking he's the best friend is he looks funny.
It's a pretty that's a pretty good reason to put him in best friend. If I had to say, I'd say that's a pretty good reason to put him in best friend.
Also, before I forget, do you think I look like this one?
I think you want to look like him.
Oh, so I'm not even good enough to look like him.
No, I think you want to though.
Right, Bidoof, I'm putting in. Oh,
I
right,
mean,
he's
don't get me
funny.
wrong. I'm not saying that there's no similarities. We'll get to that Pokemon when we get to it. Let's tackle the
Yeah,
barrel real quick. That guy is a execute on sight. Look at his fucking face, man. Like I hate him.
yeah, I agree.
Now this guy,
Now,
I actually
Chris,
do. I do like them. Yeah, I do like Kricketot. I think that they'd be a best friend. I think with your current outfit, you kind of have the stripes on the front, so you kind of look like him in that sense.
I just think I could see myself posing like that. I don't want to be him. I don't want to be some bug. I'm just looking at
I
him like,
mean,
my
as
God.
far as the bugs go, I think he's really cute. I just don't think you're that
Yeah,
guy, pal.
I'll put him in best friend. This, okay, you're going to hate me because you're going to say like, no, Kricketune is a terrible. Probably you'd probably call him a child molester, but I'm going to say this
No, I think he's a
anyway.
friend. He's got a sick mustache and he plays
Oh,
music.
okay. I was going to say this
Yeah,
looks like
big misread. Big
guy.
misread. I think he's actually pretty cool. I think he's a friend.
I would say they're all right, but I'm willing to go up to friend.
Whenever you feel like. This is your gen, pal.
Oh, dude, they're alright. Oh, dude, they're alright. No, Shinx! Shinx.
I think they're all right. Well, let me say no. I'm gonna stick with because I looked at the full line to see if there's one I do like better, and I do like the mid stage better. So yeah, I'm gonna say they're all right. And I know everyone who's a big fan of Gen 4 absolutely adores Shinx. It's always on the team. I just think they're all right. I mean, goated color scheme. I'll give you that. Goated color scheme. But, like, what is it exactly? Is it supposed to be a cat? Are you sure about that? Because, like, the ears is what always gets me. It's like, that's. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think that it's not supposed to be a cat. Because Shinx also sounds like Sphinx.
Lion cub or lynx kitten,
Yeah.
according to Google AI, which I do not normally support.
Well, you should look at what like it's referencing. Like do the show more at the top and then see what articles it's linking to that. Yeah, see it's only just doing YouTube, so
yeah. Feline. This is according to Pokemon Planet Wiki. Let's look at what
I do think it is supposed to be like a lynx is another big cat. It's just weird that like they made the ears so round, right? But yeah, no, I'm guessing it is supposed to be a cat. It makes sense. It just doesn't look much like a cat to me. Well, like in regards to like you look at the cat Pokemon, I would not say Shinx off the top of my head when I think cat Pokemon.
I'm looking ahead and I'm trying to see if there's one that
you think this might be your save?
See,
honestly, I don't know if there's one well, there might be one I need to save because I feel like I don't know. There might be one I need to save. I don't think you know I won't be mean enough to say we won't have Baneri as a best friend. And stop skipping ahead though, because you know that we're not supposed to be doing that.
No, hold on.
We always say no. When it comes to save stuff,
I'm not skipping ahead. I'm not skipping. I am looking ahead to see if.
Yeah, you are looking ahead, but you can't ask me my opinion.
I'm not asking your opinion.
No, I know, but I said my opinion, and you're right. You're not in violation of any rules. You're not. No. I know. You're not in violation of any rules, but you should know that I would never not say Baneri would be a best friend because that is your goat.
But it would be really funny if you did.
Yeah, but like I'd be pissed if you did that to Golurk when we get to Gen 5.
No, who else?
And like I would never forgive you and likely not record with you for 2 weeks.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth our friendship?
Yeah.
Why must you hurt me, Scott? Why must you hurt me?
Can't even ask you what you think of the others.
No, because remember that.
No, I mean in the line. I mean.
In the line. Well, I did say I liked the second one better. Remember?
Yeah. But I like all of these as best friends, and I can't do that. I just have to decide like which one do I like the most because I feel like
you should decide which of the 3 you like the most. That is a good idea.
You know what? I think I like this the most. So, but I don't even know where you're ranking that.
Yeah, and see that's the dilemma of it. But because I think it's because we finally got to see what the point of it was last time when I think one of us did not almost have a save. Did I have a save last time? I can't remember.
You used on something.
Maybe at the end because on something I didn't care about because I realized they didn't need it.
Yeah. You said they're all right. I'm saying best friends. They end up in friends.
And that's still good. It's
still good.
It's just not the top of the line, you know.
Yeah.
The,
No. This,
so here's the thing. I don't know. You know what? Because of how much you care for it, I will say that guy can be a best friend. The
no,
midline.
but that's not how it should work. If you're saying they're all right, and I'm saying they're all
Well,
best
in
friends,
my
and
mind, it's
anyone,
like kind of borderline. Could be a best friend. Could be a friend. That's why I'm saying it's all right for that guy to be a best friend. Like if I felt strongly enough that he shouldn't be in a best friend, I would just say not best friend, and
okay,
that's just kind of the way it is. I think that guy could be a best friend.
now luxury. I need to know because you were seeming a bit
I
tepid about
actually
this.
think that's an ill for me because I don't like that guy.
Then
I think he's
I'm
the
so
worst of the line. Yeah, because that could be your
sorry.
saved one.
I have saved him.
Yeah, there you go.
Will
Now,
I regret
yeah, I was gonna
this?
say I hope you don't regret it later though, because now that's your save is off the table.
I think he's a very cool. I don't think I'll regret him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely I feel like a good one for the community. I think a lot of people in your shoes would save him.
Yeah. Now, this is but you.
I think they'd be a friend. They're a cute little
I
guy.
like them. They're a best friend for me. I will say that. I think Roserade is so cool. This is a best friend.
I don't know if it would be for me. What zoom out again? Is there like I don't know. I think they'd be all right in my scale. I like Rosalia better than one before, like the Gen 3 one.
I'm just using this as potential.
See, for me, they just have such a big head. They look like a bobblehead. I don't care for that.
I think for me, they just remind me of like a Bayonetta type character, especially
See,
with
I would
their
have said
hair.
like Joker from what's it called?
Oh,
Persona
Persona.
5. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying they're alright. I'm saying best friends. That's another friend.
And I think that's still fine. Like
Oh no, you said ooh, didn't you? Did you say no?
no, no,
That was Lux.
I said they were all right. I said Luxray was an ill for me.
Yeah. Now,
That guy's kind of cool.
Ravenous.
I think he's a friend.
Do I actually agree with that? I think this is
I
this
don't.
is
I
like a
think what he
cool.
evolves into is bad, but I think he himself is kind of cool. Like he seems like a little guy that'd be fun because he just keep ramming his head into things.
See, for me, I'm fighting. Like, do I just think it's iconic because it's like, oh, this is an interesting Pokemon that the first gym has. You know what? I just think they're all right. So I'm willing to put them to friends to be more on your side this time.
And
As
again,
to what?
I don't feel super strongly about being a friend. I think he is a
No, but
friend,
I
but
had a
like
few like friends here that went to my side, so um,
okay,
happy to do that. Now, this,
he's kind of an ill for me. I don't like his smile. This guy is like the
yeah,
guy that's like, I just committed sexual harassment and no one caught it, so I got away with it, and that's the smile.
yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just kind
I.
of not
It's
good.
funny too because I would use this on my team.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
competitively, he might be a good one, but like,
I don't even know if he is, but I just think, oh, this is like an interesting pick. Um, but like, I agree with you. Like, actually looking at the design,
he's just kind of gross.
it is, it is. So, I'm with you on this. Ooh. Now,
He's not great
I think
either.
this is. Ooh, okay, okay.
He's probably gonna be an ill for me as well.
I think they're all right. I
Just
think
like
this
it's
is.
weird that I don't know. I don't like the idea that that is his flesh. That is like a flat like disc thing on his head.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean that's part of his skin, right? Like it's part of him,
That's ooh. That's ooh.
and
I
that
thought it was like a rhino horn.
I mean I
Sort
don't
of like,
I look I don't know. I look at it and that's what I saw whenever I looked at it, and I was like I hate that.
Now this execute, right? We have
Yeah,
to
we're
execute.
executing that guy. We're getting rid of him.
Okay. Now I believe this was some of the Scott twos and threes of the world were.
Yeah. I want
Now
to say that I like Green Burmy. I don't think I care for the rest of them. I'll say they're all
so
right with Green Burmy.
oh really? I thought you saying you
I
like
I
them.
like him. I like him better than the others. I don't care for the others.
Again, this might be another one where the pixel art makes it. Yeah, see, I don't really like. I think it would scare me if I
I'd
said
say he's
what.
all right, and then every
And
other version of him we'll throw in the
what,
dungeons. Probably
what
them
is
when
this?
it's probably what fans assume he looked like without his like feathers and everything else.
Interesting. Yeah, I quite like the pixel art. Don't love the rest. I think I'll put it again when I look at it in the anime and things like that. They're all right.
I would just put the rest of them, all the rest of them, on either ew or dungeons. Like, let's just
I would put these three in the dungeons. I
yeah,
can
that's I'm good
comfortably
with
do.
that. Let's put the what other two in ew just so that they're lower than the other Burmy.
I suppose that is how it would work. To me, I think this is actually better than this. I do not like the little hands that are popping out.
Yeah, I mean you could put the pink one in the dungeons as well.
I think I might actually. I don't like the hands.
I like the
Now,
design of this guy. This guy's pretty cool. I'd say he's a friend.
to me, he looks like he's wearing an orange nappy.
Okay, I don't know what that means to you, but sure.
I don't like that.
I don't even know what a nappy is. I think you're making words up again.
Nappy.
Oh, a diaper? Ew, gross. Now I don't like him.
Yeah, nappy.
See, I thought he was wearing like a little like baby onesie. Like like the little baby onesies where they have like the yeah. Because it goes across his whole body, not just like the bottom. Like, because I always saw those two like upper ones as like his arms and the two lower ones as his legs.
Yeah, So, were you putting him? You're saying friend?
I don't know. When you describe it as a diaper, that's pretty gross. Uh,
It looks like what Toad wears to me.
I'd say he's all
Um,
right now. I don't know. I kind of liked him better before I was visualizing him as a diaper moth.
right, yeah, if you like this one, you like babies. I'm going to say, ooh,
I mean,
for
I thought his
me,
color scheme was cool, and I don't think there's a lot of great bug
I'll
Pokemon
put,
out there.
uh,
But speaking of good
Combee.
Pokemon, I think that guy's so stupid looking. I love him, so he's a friend.
He's cute. He's cute. I think he's the best friend for me, but I'll put him in friend.
I think
No, I mean
Vespiquen's
it's
cool. I would say best friend for Vespiquen.
yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, the Pikachu clone.
I don't like Pikachu, and I don't like Pikachu clones for the most part. So I'm gonna also have to say they're not bad enough that they're ill, but they're all right. I
I
just
put
don't
them
care
in
for them.
another. All right. I agree. I agree.
So I like the little guy, right? I like the little guy. I think he's all right. He's a friend.
Okay. He, for the record, if
Yeah,
people are curious, this would be a best friend for me. I'm
hmm
happy with friend.
I hate this
This,
one. I don't like that he's got a giant inner tube stuck to him. Just like, why did they do that to him? Just take it off. Look at him. He reminds me of like an overweight dad who's hanging out at the water park and just has the towel like wrapped around his head. And I think that's why I don't like him.
see, funnily enough, you get dad. I get maybe it's the sort of like eyelash things on the side of his cheek. Um, I've always got like a muffly feeling from this one. I don't like it as much either, but I'm happy to sort of put up with it because I like the main one.
Well, I'm fine with putting him in
Similarly,
there all right, if that works for you. Because personally,
I'm a
I
bit of
probably would go more to ew. I wouldn't put him in
I'll
friends.
put them in A because I'm not 100% convinced myself. Now,
Cherub's fun. I'd say they're best friend. I like them. I like the little sleeping guy that's connected to him.
best friend. Now, I
Yeah,
think this is funny, but it's not
yeah,
that
it's all right.
interesting.
Honestly, I'd even go as far to say ew on that one. Not because I think it's gross, but because I don't think it's quite all right either.
Yeah, it's not really got much to it, I would say.
But
But
Cherub, that's a
it's,
best friend. Look at that.
do you get Laney vibes from them?
I've heard that character voiced in a deep New York accent, and like a grown man New York accent, and I think it's really funny. So no, I don't think of Laney when I look at it.
Now,
No, gross.
Sherlock.
Gross. Look at that little head. Ew. Hate it. Dungeons. Actually, no,
I
execute. I don't like
hear
it.
that for.
Whether or not you will, I don't know, but I've said my opinion on it.
I need room to go for the next one because this is an execute for me.
No, that one rules. Uh,
Ooh.
I would have actually said best friend for that one, ironically.
Ooh. Now, Devon,
I'm not
I'll
gonna
show you
use
the
it to
list.
say. I'm not gonna save that one. Like I'm fine with putting it in the middle, which is I think they're all right or ew. I'm fine with either
Yeah,
of
we'll put
those.
them close to the right. Why do you like them out of curiosity?
They're
Because
so
that sounds
cool
good.
looking. Look at them. They look like they're just like they have no real mouth. They're just kind of walking around like, oh, yep, I'm looking at everything. This is cool. And then they just kind of like they just kind of crawl along. They just kind of do their thing. I think that the pink one's better than the blue one. I can't remember because the blue one has a different look to it as well. You even remember the name of those guys?
It's like Gastiodon or
Delos?
something.
Oh,
Shit.
Gastrodon. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I will say that
I
is better
actually
than the pink
quite
one. Yeah, like that. The
yeah,
pigtails is cuter. But what about the Gastrodon? Because I want to see
yeah.
blue Gastrodon. Ah, they're basically the same. I think yeah, they're about the same in my opinion. I think the pink actually does look a little better, but yeah,
Yeah, I think pink looks better for this, and then the blue
yeah.
looks better for this.
Hmm.
Does that change your opinion? Because it doesn't have the blue one
No,
on
we'll
here.
base it on what's there.
Okay.
I think for the record we could state that I think the blue one would be a they're all right as well. Hate
Okay.
that guy. I hate that man. Execute him on site. Like if I could go lower than execute on site, I would go lower on execute on site. I hate that man with all of my being. I hate it so much. He's so gross. Why does he have the bowl cut and the Cheeto fingers and he's got like the pig nose? Like I hate all of it. And then he has like the
Whenever
Poindexter hair sticking up on top. It's just all so gross. Like everything about him is so gross. I hate him so much.
whenever you paint me into some sort of chaotic individual that is always causing you trouble, this is what I imagine how you see me.
Good. I hate it. I hate all of it. You're
I
not as bad as that guy when you're at your most chaotic. You are not as bad as that guy. But I hate Apom. Ugh, gross. Why did they design him like that? I'll say he's pre-evolved, whatever the fuck it was. I think it's just Apom. He was all right. This
yeah.
guy's just gross. Like, why did they do him like that?
What do you think of the manga here?
It's still bad. He's still got the Poindexter cut. He's still got the bowl cut Poindexter mix with the Cheeto fingers and the weird ass nose. Like all of it's just so bad. Like why did they do that to my man?
I'm not even going to argue this. I'm just going to let you kill him. uh, and for anyone being like, well, what's got like, what would you have picked? Uh, I I don't like him either, but I don't hate him enough to execute on site. But I need to live past today. um, now
That's a
I
best
think these
friend.
two. Yes, yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
so glad you agree because I had to. I was so prepared to make like a full statement about why he was a best friend, and it was mostly
Really?
just the fact one, he's a ghost type, and two, he just literally just steals children, which I think is really funny. He just kind of swoops down, grabs a kid, and then just drags them away, and they're just never seen again, which is
Now I
so funny.
wouldn't say this is a best friend.
You say you wouldn't or would?
I would. I
I would
would.
as well. They're awesome.
Now, Devin.
Yeah, it's a best friend.
Vanilla. Ah, yeah!
Because that's your goat.
Vanilla!
I would never not say that your goat is a best friend.
No. I feel like we're going to
Scott, please
get
tell
in.
me all your thoughts and feelings on Low Penny.
Look, Lupoli is a very unfortunate
Scott, I don't know if
victim.
we could actually look this up. You might need to like look this up on your own first and check. Because I
Okay,
think
well,
we're gonna
hold on.
actually get like our video taken down depending on what the results are.
No,
We are so close.
bro.
I can see it literally like it's so
I,
close. We have to be
I,
so careful about scrolling. It's already not great, and like it could get just actually not safe for work. Like if you go down, like I'm pretty sure, like despite the fact that we've not been demonetized, we could actually get an age gate on this video depending on what we show.
well, I won't scroll then. See, I don't. I feel like my love for Baneri shows through, but I don't even hate it.
I would say friends.
I
You're not gonna catch me being sussy and say best friends, but I'll say it's a friend.
do I properly believe that though? Do I properly believe? No, I because this. I think when it's covered in fur and it looks fluffy, it looks great. But here in this one, I'm not going to click on it just in case. It looks really like skinny. Like the hair looks like
I would
it's
say it'd be
skin.
like fine hair, like when you have a dog that has like very fine hair like that.
Yeah. So I'm going to say they're all right.
Yeah.
What would you
I
actually
I
say for
said
them?
no. Again, I think I would still probably put it in friends. I wouldn't be sussy though and say best friends.
I mean, arguably Devon is more suspect that me, the Baneri lover, is being conservative,
I'm not
no
going to
less.
say what I would normally say off camera here. We should move on.
Uh, I quite like the
No,
mega actually.
you can't put it Baneri in tights and say, "Oh, well, now I'm a fan."
Well, that's what happened with Pyra and Mithra and Xenoblade 2. I did not like their designs until Smash came along. Like, oh yeah, the tights actually fix this.
I no, I'm not. I ain't gonna say that the tights is better. The ripped tights on the already super feminine looking Pokemon. No, sir, not me. You will not catch me saying that. It's not good. It's not
No, no,
good.
no, but it's the hair. It's the hair.
Uh huh. Look, I'm going to say they're all right, and I'm gonna be ready to move on. You do whatever you want
Okay.
to from here.
Now this
That's a best friend.
SSS for best friend, and the crow
Yeah, that's a best
also.
friend. Mafia boss.
Now
He's cool.
these are iconic because the grunts have them. One of the
I
hardest
like.
fights in the game, but I do not like the look of either of them.
I would say friend on the first one, and dungeons on the second one.
I could accept that. I can accept that.
I mean, it's not supposed to be liked. Its name is Per Ugly.
Yeah, it's funny. Like they both look like Angelica from Rugrats to me.
Yeah, I could see it. That's a
Now,
friend.
just a friend.
Just a friend for me. I think actually they are a ghost type, so they should be a best friend, but I just don't feel that strongly about them. That's an execute on site. Let's get rid of these. Well, actually, no. Yeah, let's execute both of them on site. I feel good about that, actually.
Ah, hmm. I think this is an execute. We'll jump to that. This I
Oh, the
don't
butt face
hate.
does it for you? The butt face does it for you?
That's not meant to be a butt
That is
face.
absolutely a butt face, and I don't even think it's unintentional. He's a skunk. Butt face actually, it's stunky, actually, I believe. Yeah.
Don't. Okay.
Look, that is absolutely a butt on his face, and that is, I don't think it's not intentional either.
Oh my god, Devin, this
I
looks.
told you, it is just a butt on his face, and I think it is fully intentional. Like, not even messing with you, I think fully intentional that is supposed to be a butt on his face as well.
I'm putting him in the dungeons.
Okay, that's fine.
Because for me it was ooh after that, but not execute this. I mean, for the crimes that they commit in Mystery Dungeon, has to be execute. Now, what do you think of these? Because this
Dungeons.
sort of fits
Dungeons on both of them.
really.
I hate their designs. I think they're just gross and not good. Not gross. No. It's offensive, is what I should say. I think dungeon.
I would say this is an execute. I don't love this, but it looks a bit better.
I don't like
Looks
either of them.
better. I would say dungeons for this. Now, Bondsley.
I would punt him so far, man, if I could. I'd punt him so far.
Really? I thought you might like him, but
Oh, I don't like Bondsley. He just cried all the time in the anime. It pissed me off. I'd say
you're in execute.
I'm not saying execute. I'd say ew.
Ew.
Because they're just offensive enough that they can't be all right,
Okay.
but not far enough down that I would say dungeons.
I would have said they're alright. I'll put them in ew. Now, Mime Junior.
That is such a Scott Pokemon, and it's not even funny.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Look at them. That is such a Scott Pokemon. The personality is like fully there. Look at it.
Uh,
It's such a Scott Pokemon.
Gone.
You know I'm right though. You know I'm right.
You know I'm right. He's right. Oh, he's our best friend.
He would. I don't know if he's a best friend for me. I'll say friends. Let's not get crazy now.
Oh, so just so you guys know, Devin does not see me as one of his best friends in the whole
I'm
world.
saying that this guy would famously get along great in a Scott crowd. I don't always get along well in a Scott crowd.
Well, funnily enough, I don't know if I really like people like me.
Scott's like, I hate people that are like me.
Yeah, like if I think about people like the 11th Doctor and people from Community, like that
You think you're like
series.
the 11th Doctor? This is the first I'm hearing of this.
No, but I'm worried that people think like, oh yeah, Scott's sort of like random, like the 11th Doctor. I could see people saying that about me, and
I
maybe it's just
think,
because I'm a sign that I don't like myself.
I think, well, I also don't like myself, but I think at your best, you're a great Tim Robinson.
At my best, something at
That's
my worst from
no,
someone
no, no, no.
else.
Tim Robinson is great. Like, don't get me wrong. That's why I say that as like a best thing. But
God,
think
do I even want to know my
I think
worst?
at worst you can sometimes be Mr. Mime, like base Mr. Mime.
Alright.
Stop doing that.
Happy knee, happy knee.
They're cute. They're a best friend.
Okay, yeah. Now you want to know another Zach that you do not like?
Yeah, I don't like that guy. I think actually he said slurs a lot in the actual DS era.
What
Like
the,
actually,
what
no, like that
the,
Pokemon specifically actually said a bunch of slurs.
what,
It's because you
can I
can
look this up?
you can look it up. I'm almost certain that's correct. Yeah,
Oh,
the banned Pokemon because it would repeat whatever you said. So you could say slurs into the mic, and then whenever it would come out, it would say the slurs. Yeah, like quite literally, I think that was the Pokemon of slurs. So I
oh
think at the
my.
very least, it has to be Dungeons.
See, it is funny
Look
to
at him,
just
yeah, because he's
this
saying
artwork.
slurs. Yeah,
He means the slurs as he's saying
he
them.
knows what they mean. He knows what he's saying.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it was a fun bit of trivia that I learned.
See, but that's funny.
It's no, you can't say saying the N word is funny, Scott. You can't say that.
But
Scott, don't say that. Let's move on. Can we move on,
where are we,
please?
where are we putting him? Where are we putting him?
Dungeons, where he belongs. He's committed crimes. He belongs in the dungeons. Scott, let's put him in the dungeons and move on, please.
It's funny.
You know he belongs
I've,
in the dungeons. You know he belongs
I
in the
always,
dungeons.
if I could, I know I can't. I would save him right now. Actually,
That would be such a wild pick for you to save, too.
because I just think that's so funny.
Scott wants to save his N-word pass.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
It was the bird. The bird said it.
Like Scott's
No.
clearly your voice. Like, no, you don't know that. You don't know
That is your
that.
bozo dubbed over.
Oh fuck. Now Spiritomb.
I think as a concept it's cool. So I would say friends. I don't really feel super strongly about it.
It's got such an annoying requirement to get it.
Yeah.
It's cool in that way, but then also it's annoying.
It's
Um,
cool on that aspect, and also the fact that I think it's one of the few ghost dark types. So in early gens, it really had no weaknesses.
I don't know if it has any
I think it
weaknesses.
does now, maybe, but yeah, it
Yeah,
very.
fair. Okay.
That's why I said early gen it didn't actually have any, because like that's why Farrier came around and suddenly it had one.
Yeah. But like looking at it, it's just a scary face in a purple void.
Yeah, that's why again I don't feel super strongly on it. I'm not gonna fight for this one.
I'm
I
willing to
actually
say
don't know
no.
if there's gonna be one I do fight for, because I actually thought I was gonna have to fight for Miss Magius. That's what I was saving my save for.
No, no.
So I don't know if I will actually have to actually fight for any. I'll just feel strongly about one that I'm like, no, you should save that guy because it's funny.
Should have been Chatot.
No,
Should have
that's
been.
no. I'm not going to save the racist Pokemon.
Gibble.
He's the weakest of the three of them, I think. He's just kind of.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'd say he's all right, right? So I want to
Yeah.
scale up as time goes on. So I'd say the next one is a friend, and then Garchomp will be the best friend because Garchomp is cool, and I'm not going to deny that Garchomp is cool.
I might disagree in the order, actually.
You think Gabite's the best one? I'm good with that switch as well, to be honest with you.
I think I do. I feel like Garchomp is maybe ever so slightly over-designed.
Yeah, I think the yellow's a bit much.
Yeah.
Let's say
I like.
Gabite is the best friend. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's just a flip. It's like, yeah, they're still cool.
Yeah, they're still a friend, just not that. That's not good. Let's not do that. Megas are not great on a whole. I feel like there are some cool megas. I think most of them are not great. This guy just looks weird. I don't like that they did
Yeah,
that to him.
over-designed.
I'd say ill actually for this guy.
Yeah, I'd agree. Now,
Munchlax is a funny guy. He's got to be a best friend. He's so funny.
He's the best friend. Now, Devin, we didn't even have to talk about this.
Yeah.
best friend, best friend.
But here is something
Right?
we should discuss, right? Which one do you
Yeah.
actually think is better?
Ooh, because this came up this morning for me. It might have been last night for you. Between the
I
like,
know my pick. I know who I think is better, but I'm curious to hear who you think would be better.
I'm fighting myself here because
Yeah.
I associate Riolu with Holly.
Yeah, and see, that's gonna be the hard thing for you because, like, I think if it came down to friends, I think you're probably closer to Holly, so it would just be Riolu by that standard.
Mhm. Funnily enough, now I look at it, it's like this is the Zack and this is the Holly.
That's certainly one way to look at it for sure.
Let me look at images.
Yeah, because I knew that we were both gonna say they were both best friends when we got to it, but I was holding on to that question because I was like, that's not gonna be interesting if we just put them in best friend and not discuss it at all, since this is literally two of our friends' like favorite Pokemons. Like Holly's favorite is Ryulu, and Maximus's is Lucario.
Yeah. Famously, Max had a YouTube channel that used both of these names. It was the name of the channel. Ah,
Ryulu X Lucario.
yep, that's right.
Did he
You know
know?
what?
Did he know that meant like shipping them?
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
As we said, both best friends.
Yeah, they're
I
both gonna
do
be best
think.
friends, but I do want to know. I don't think we
I
can
think
move on until you
this,
decide which one you like
this,
better.
this is better.
So you prefer
I think,
Lucario?
I think I do.
Well, it's
I think
funny
I
because
do.
I prefer Ryulu, so that is
Oh,
a nice balance.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like both. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm looking at it and I could only somehow
Like
pick
if I had to
one,
choose which one of them I would bring around to like on my Pokemon adventure, I'd probably bring Ryolu versus Lucario.
and what do you think about the Mega?
I
It
don't
looks
like.
really weird.
I think that it's not a bad design as far as megas go. I just don't really care for mega designs in general. Really,
Yeah, I don't like it. Looks over
I'd say he'd
designed.
be. If we're gonna give some credence to megas here, I will say that'll be the only probably friend mega for me.
I don't know if I could even go that far. I think,
They're all right then, because like I don't think they're as bad. I don't think they're bad enough that they would be ill for me personally.
yeah, they're ooh for me, but I'll put them in there all right. It's like a
Okay,
middle. Now, what do you think of this guy?
that's another Scott Energy Pokemon, but I'm gonna have to say Dungeons for that one.
Tim, I really want you to think about the sentence you just said, which
No,
was
I know.
that's a energy Pokemon, so we're putting him in the dungeon.
No, I don't. I don't mean it like that though.
I know, I know. Um, yeah, he's not great, is he? I think
He looks like he'd
he's.
be one of your puppets, and that's what I don't like about it.
You mean all two of my puppets?
You've shown me a lot of gifs and everything else about puppets, so I always consider those also your puppets. This feels
um,
like one of them.
God, I almost said something terrible. Not. I'm just going to say it. I was like, yeah, I'm really curious if I could shove my hand up its butt and see if I could pop it.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would be curious about that.
I think he's sort of on a Bidoof level of funny to me.
I see.
I
That's
think they're
exactly.
alright.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly my
I
point. Exactly my point right there. That's fine.
I think they're
That's
alright.
fine. That's fine. He's all right.
Now
I think they're kind of
I
cool. I don't think
I
they're
don't
cool enough
actually.
to actually be a friend, but I think they're cool enough that they'd be all right.
I'll put them in there alright. I mean, this is like always been a cool design.
I don't care
I
for
know
it.
it's just, yeah.
I think they'd be an ew
Well,
for me.
okay.
If you put them in
I'll
there all
do.
right, though, I'm not going to argue with you. I think that's
No,
fine.
because I'm looking at it. I'm like, I think I just like it because it's Gen 4.
Yeah. I don't like
um,
either of them. I have basically the same feeling on that guy.
I think he's a bit dungeons for me. I like him because of a Pokemon Ranger game, but that's about it.
Rogunk is funny. He's funny in the anime, so he gets to be a best friend.
Ooh.
I actually,
We-
he's like one of the few that I'm like, yeah, he gets to be a best friend because he's really funny, and he's always the guy doing the like, Brock, I'm gonna like stun you and carry you away now, and that's the only reason why he's boosted so high for me.
For me, I think he's funny looking, but he's also a bit terrifying for me. I was going to put him in the dungeons. So let me ask you, Devon, would
You
you
or they're all
say?
right.
Oh,
Because that would be
you're.
the middle, right? No, I'm not saving this guy. He's not worth saving.
I'm just looking at the list, Devon. You might run out of saves,
Again, I don't
mate.
know if I will use my save. I don't know if there's any that I'm gonna need to, but I do have one in mind that I might have to save, so we'll see if it gets to that. That guy,
No, it's
he
just,
does he feel oddly French to you as well? I don't know what it is about him, but like I feel like
I
he's
think
oddly French,
I've never thought that, but could it be this like red
like a pencil
little?
mustache almost.
Yeah, yeah. I've never once thought of that, but
You could
I
see it
think
though. You could see it though.
I'm looking at it like, what could it be? Could it also be because the French eat frogs? And
Maybe.
he's
I don't
super.
know. There's just something about him. I always look at him and goes, "Oh yeah, he's French." That being said, I like him less than the other one, so I think on my scale he would be. I mean, he's not offensive in my mind. I think he'd be all right.
Yeah, they're about the same for me. There we go. Now, this little guy,
I don't like him at all. That's an execute on
I don't
sight.
like him either. I agree. I agree. No, I do say I like this. I know it didn't do much. I would never
I like
use
the
it on
color
my.
scheme a lot. I would say best friend.
I would say that as well. Um, God, now
I'd
at the
say
point
best
where
friend for both of them. It and its evolution.
I think this is just alright. It's why I've
Let's
never really
let's say
used
friend
this.
then, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You
No,
put it
I'm at a
right
point.
back.
Well, I know because I need to actually
Okay.
zoom out a bit. So here we go. Uh, friend.
Man tight. The next one I think would be a best
No, wait.
friend.
Was it friends or did we say it's alright?
I say
No,
friends because
you
you
said
said they're
we
all
said
right, and I said best
yeah.
friend.
Then we put it to this. Yeah, that makes sense. Now,
That's a best friend.
this
Look at him.
I like as well. I like him as well. Now, this next one, I'm surprised because I feel like it does tick a lot of boxes. Well, I guess not tick a lot of boxes, but it causes a lot of issues. I'm like, I don't really like it, but I also like it at the same time. I think they
I would
are
say ew
either
on this guy.
right. I'm thinking they're all right, but
I
how
think their
strongly do
evolution's a little bit better because I think they're kind of fun. They look kind of fluffy in the next one.
they certainly get some substance to that? I'll put this in ooh, and I'll put this in. It's all right.
Yeah, that works for me.
This
I hate that
execute.
one. Yeah, execute on sight. The
Now,
Alana
is
Pokemon.
this?
I don't know why. I always associate this Pokemon with Alana in my head.
No, I can see it. I can see it. I quite like them.
Yeah, I think they could be a best friend.
Okay. Now, I'm really curious about this next one because I like this Pokemon as well. Magnezone.
I don't care for it particularly. I would put them at they're all right personally. Like again, not offensive, but like I don't really
Yeah.
care for them either.
I would have said best friend, but I. I'm looking at they're alright. I could push for friends. I do not think it belongs in the same level as any of these ones. I think it has to be up here. What do you think? Yeah. No problem. I,
So, yeah, like I said, I think they're all right. What did you say?
I was leaning towards. I think they're a best friend. I could negotiate and be friends.
That's fine.
Um, Only because I'm
Steel
like,
types are cool. I like
I
the
can't
idea of
have
steel
it on the
types.
same level as Low Pony when I know for a
I think you're compensating a little bit in saying that low bunny has to be lower than it is, which is fine. But like, it's fine if low bunny is a
You
friend,
heard
right?
it here first, people. You heard it here first. Devin wants to be friends with a Low Pony. Devin wants to be friends with a Low Pony.
I think I could be friends, but just friends. Um,
Mhm.
what? How do you feel about this guy? I want to hear your thoughts first.
I think he's funny.
I think he is
I
too.
I've always wanted to use him on a team, but I think it was the trade requirement or something. It just makes it
I
so
want to say
difficult.
best friend because I think he looks so funny.
You know what? Because I have this desire to use him one day on a team, I will say best friend as well.
Hell yeah, he's just so
And
round.
I will also say this because it's such a cool design. Oops.
I'll also say this because he's such a cool design. Execute on site. I don't know. I
uh,
don't think the color scheme's great personally. Um,
ooh,
I would actually be leaning more on the side of ew for this one, unfortunately.
okay. So that brings us to they're all right or friends. I'll bring it closer to friends. Oh, they're all right. They're all right. Now,
I actually think I know which one's going to be my save now that I'm looking at what we have left. I think it's really funny if it ends up being my save. So yes, Tangrowth.
Tangrowth. I have a
I would
mystery
say best
conversation.
friend because I think they'd still be fun to hang out with. They look so fluffy and friend shaped.
I don't think they'd be fluffy at all, actually. I'm sorry to disagree. I think they'd be slimy.
See, you see it as slime. I see it as like fur hair, like a really fluffy dog.
Really?
Yeah,
I've always thought they were like
like because look at it,
tentacle.
the hair turns white on the old version.
The professor.
Yeah, so I always assumed it was hair because he kind of goes white after a while because he gets old.
I've always thought this was meant to be like. Because what do you think Tangela is?
Again, just a little ball of like yarn essentially.
Okay, I'm looking this up. What is it made of? Tangle blue
So
vines.
yeah, so it would be plant like.
Yeah. I think that would be like a bit wet, a bit slimy. I
Like I
You're
said,
saying best
I would
friend.
say best friend because I like this guy, but I'm
He
also
gets
not
a
gonna save
Pokemon
them.
Ranger. He gets a Pokemon Ranger like boost for me because there's like an iconic moment where he invades the school. It's a bit of an ooh for me. That would end up being friends, I think. Yeah, it would end up being friends. You happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Electrive. Another one I've always wanted to use. I think he's cool. What
I
do
think he
you think?
I think he'd be a friend. I wouldn't go as far to say best friend.
Okay. I'm going to tell you one thing, and it may or may not change your mind.
Okay.
I'm going to remind these Pokemon games just come out. I'm seeing all these cool Pokemon, and these trade exclusive ones or ones that come too far in the game for me to use. I think this Pokemon looks so cool, but I can never use it because I never have anyone to trade with. And it just so happens that my gran buys me a little Electrive toy that lights up. And I've mentioned before, like my grans, they lived on the same street, and I'd walk over, and as I was walking, I was told to hit the button, and its tails would light up, so my gran could see me as I'm walking down the street. And I still have that toy somewhere. It's not with me right now, but it will be. And I just think this Pokemon is so cool, and one day I will use it on my team. I think he's the best friend. If you still think we're settling for friends, I'm okay with that. But I had to share
So I
the
want to say,
cutesy.
yeah, I want to say that is a cute story. I don't know why you thought that would change my mind, though.
I thought you'd be like, oh my god.
I was gonna say if your admission was just that, like, I just want to tell a story, I'd be like, I get that, I get that. But
No, I want to try and tug on your heartstrings.
no,
Didn't seem to work.
no, that doesn't work for me like that. Unless this Pokemon actually saved your life, like, like I don't think so.
It did. People didn't steal me. Didn't like try to
No,
kidnap me.
no, no,
My
no.
plan was what? I had to push the button. I had to push the head. I had to
So
touch
I
the
don't like this
Pokemon's
guy
head.
either. I think Magmortar would also be a dungeons. I don't like him.
Uh,
I
I've used them before. I have a memory of that.
I think the
I think
whole
I liked
line's
it
not great.
because of
I
like
think the
how
baby
cool.
form is all right. I think Magby's all right. I don't like any of
I,
the
I
other.
I think I have just my bias is I've used it and it
Mm,
was cool that I was able to make it work to use it. But I have to admit, looking at the design, it is not a good design. So I'm with
no.
you on execution. But this
Yeah, that's a
best
best
friend.
friend because that's Scott. Scott the Pokemon in his final
There are
evolution.
three different Scott Pokemon in this
No,
generation. I
no,
hope.
no. So the other ones are Scott like. This one is the Scott Pokemon.
Now, what do you think about? Is it Yan Mega?
It's just a bug. So I'd say you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to
I
be
think he's a
around him.
cool looking dog, but these S tier.
Yeah, both S tier, both best friends. I love
Okay.
Leafeon.
Now, I also defend this one as well. I know
We
you
can
don't
have a
really
bet.
like.
The fact is that one reminds me of Holly. The more I see it, because I've like hung out with Holly. We've named that one Holly in a lot of our Nuzlocks. So yeah, I think that'd be a best friend. I have too many
So,
memories associated with Holly and that Pokemon now.
so what you're telling me is if I named this Holly in several of our playthroughs, I'd eventually get it to best friend.
No, because it doesn't look like Holly. There's nothing about it that was Holly like. In fact, I would actually internally start naming him Button Muncher.
You're saying if I named what's a weird one? If I named this one Holly.
No, because again, and honestly, when I look at that one right there, I don't remember its name because I don't ever use it. I
Carnivine.
I think about what if we took the worst traits of Scott and the worst traits of Gale and put them into a Pokemon.
Wow, not even someone that can defend themselves right
Well, because
now.
it's the bites. Look at it, it's the chompers.
But why am I associated
Well,
with
because of the
that?
eyes.
Guys,
Well, because like you love things that look like that.
what do you mean?
Like I'm pretty sure Chopper looks like that.
Ch- Chopper. Tony
That's his
Tony
right.
Chopper.
His name's Tony. Tony. That's so dumb. Look
You
at that's his eyes. I told you that's his eyes.
No, it is not
It's
because
just wide circle eyes.
it's mostly black.
Doesn't matter the color. It's the same eye.
No.
Like I said,
Okay.
I point proven in my book.
Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. Back to the point.
It's cool.
Manoswap.
I would say friend for that one.
Again, it's another one that like it's cool. I think it is one of the few like of these new evolutions that you don't have to do much to get. Like it's not like oh you have to trade. Basically, if it's a trade, then it's like I didn't have anyone to trade with, which was sad. Um, yeah, I'll put them in friend. I'll put them in friend. Now,
I hate it. Dungeons. I don't feel strong. I don't think it needs to be executed, but I do think it should be in dungeons.
I think he's funny. I think
He's a
I
weird
think
little glitch duck, and I don't like him. That's the thing that'd be selling. That's the AI assistant that you have, and it's selling all your data. That's what that guy would be. Because remember, the normal like
Yeah.
Porygon was your phone for a little while, and then they changed it to be Rotom and whatever. But
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, Rotom phones came actually first, and then they switched it over to not Rotom phones. The Porygon phone actually was first, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, you can
I
look it up.
believe you.
So Porygon
I
phone
just
is
want
a
to.
thing. I don't know if it was the first one though, but I do remember the Pory phone.
Yeah, I just don't remember this. Pasio.
Yeah,
Is
it's
this
for
in?
it's the one of the phone games that you have the Pory phone instead.
Well, if this is in Pokemon Masters, I think that was after the.
And it could be after. I might be wrong on the order,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I just didn't know about this.
yeah,
So
yeah, the
that's
Pory phone does exist.
yeah. And I do want to say I did believe you. I was like, I just need to know where
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
from.
yeah.
Um,
Glade's
Glade.
cool. I would say friend, not best friend though.
Oh, you're killing me. He's a best
Well,
friend in
because
my mind.
if you have the choice between Glade and Gardevoir, you always choose Gardevoir unless you end up with a boy, and then you're like, well, I guess I could make him a Glade. But everyone knows that Gardevoir is better.
I would have maybe gone for Glade.
I don't know. I think a majority of people would disagree with you on that, but
Yeah,
I don't think it's like a drastic amount. I know there are Glade fans out there. I just think that a majority of the people will say that Gardevoir is better.
now what do you think of the Mega?
I don't care for Megas really. I don't. I'd say they're all right. I don't really have strong feelings on
Yeah. Thoughts on? I always thought this was related to the Porygon family.
them. I'd say best friend for this guy. This guy rules.
Really, I do not like him a lot. I think he might be a dungeon
The funny
swing.
thing is
Maybe
that so here's the thing, right?
you.
This might be my save. And I honestly just want to know what your thoughts are on two over, but I can't ask that because that's not how we do these rules. And I feel like I'm really going to be upset by my decision, but I'm going to save this guy. I'm going to have this be my save.
Devin has saved. Let me change this so I can move everything. Oh my goodness,
I'm
I
gonna,
hate
it's such a
this.
funny one to save too. That's why I love it. Look at that man. The two goats at the very top.
Am I a joke to you?
It's such a great one to say. This guy rules.
Now we're
Best friend. I love that guy. I
now.
also think best friend for that one, and that's the one that I know I took a gamble on. Because if I was playing it safe and didn't save Probo Pass, this is what my last chance to actually save was. Because have you seen the mega for this? It's right there as well. It's like left two, down one. That's the mega, and it's so fucking cool.
This one?
Yeah, that's its mega.
Hold on. I don't know. When was this added?
Legend ZA. But it's
Right, that
so
explains it.
cool. Yeah, that's why I knew you
Um,
wouldn't know it. But it's actually like a fog cloud and everything below there, like emanating from its dress and everything. It's so goddamn cool.
So what are you saying? What are you saying?
I say best
You're saying
friend.
moment of truth.
I know. I may have wasted my one save on Probopass, but if I have to choose one, I think that is a funny one.
Ah! Best friend.
Thank God I didn't waste my one save. I was
Wait,
literally that's the last Pokemon that I was like Scott could disagree with me on this one, so I might have to save my save for this point. But I was like,
now
but it would be so much funnier if I saved Probopass.
you. I know
I
you
don't
have a
I know.
iconic
He pisses me off because in
Pokemon,
Sun and Moon, he won't ever shut the fuck up and let you do your own thing.
but forget that for a moment. Just
It's
focus
such
on
a
the
hard thing to forget.
I know, but just truly
I,
just
I
think
will I
about.
will try. I'll try. Say what you'd like to. Say your piece, please.
I think it's cool. I do not really like the modes of it. I think that's a different story. I would put this as a best friend, personally. If you truly cannot look past it, I don't
I
blame you.
really can't. If it was just a Pokemon on its own, and it wasn't for the fact that they made it such a big feature in Sun and Moon, like I would be able to easily just look past it and not
Yeah.
think about it. But
Yes.
because it literally was like the worst thing about those otherwise amazing games, it has to drop. They can't be a best friend.
Where are we putting it? Just a
Personally,
friend? Or,
because of how
yeah.
much I hate it, I would put it down in Dungeons. I'm willing to put it in Friends for you though.
No. We have to be fair to this. We have to be fair. They're all right then.
That's fine. That works.
Now, these other ones.
All of them execute on site. I hate all the forms. I hate all of it. The only good form was the first form.
I think. Mm, no.
You a big fan of a
Okay.
lawnmower, Rotom.
I was thinking about the fan, but
I think all
no.
three of the Lake Guardians rule. I think the yellow is the worst. I think all three of them are great.
I have a soft spot for that because that was the first one I saw when my brother was playing.
I'm happy
And he
with all
caught
three of them
that.
being
He
best
started
friends.
screaming. I feel like, from being honest, Uxie's just alright.
Yeah.
From being honest with
Yeah.
myself.
Nah, I'm good with that. The other two I think will
Messi,
actually rule though. I think they actually should be best friends for the
I
other
think
two.
as Elf, that's the best friend. I can confidently say that.
Oh well, dude, I think the pink one's the best
Messi,
one. That's why I think that one should be a best friend. Now, if you disagree, it is what it is, but like I think the pink's actually the strongest of the three designs.
really.
Yeah.
I think this might just be. I think they might just be alright.
Well, that'll even out to friends, so
Yeah.
that's still good. Friends is still good.
No.
Yeah, he
No.
rules. He's the better of the two. Like, if you had to get Diamond or Pearl, he's the better design. Absolutely, not even a question. Palkia is still cool though. I would still say best friends with Palkia as well. If I'm being
Yeah, I think
honest.
these are just really cool Pokemon. No, I
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
No, yeah,
Like,
execute on sight. So dumb. I hate Etran.
you don't
Regigigas,
even have
that's my
to.
goat. He's a best friend. Giratina fucking rules. Honestly, my favorite of the creation trio, and even more than Arceus. I think he is the coolest. He's actually one of my all-time Pokemon. Like, and in all time, I would put him easily in the top 10.
Out of curiosity, which form do you prefer?
I like the 6 legs on the ground personally because I think it adds a little more character. I think all the other form does is actually just take away part of his design elements. So personally, I like the
Mm,
6 legs form version better, but they're both awesome. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah, I think I prefer um
Origin form,
the one with no legs. Yeah,
yeah.
Cresselia.
I think I like the
I like.
concept. I like the concept of them, right? I don't care as much for the actual design, which is why I'm gonna have to say they're all right for me.
Okay, I would have said best friend. So friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, after so much time with this as my profile, I feel like I need to make him my best friend.
I think
You can disagree.
I think Manaphy is a best friend. I think that one because it like you can make a bunch of them would just be a friend for me. Like Fione would
Okay,
be a friend, but Manaphy would be a best friend.
okay. Let me look up Manaphy because I don't know. I'm like looking at them and maybe I'm just
I
attached
think I
to.
remember from the movies Manaphy was just like so cool, and like they called him the Prince of the Seas and stuff like that. I was like, that's so fucking cool. Like
For me, it's the eyelashes that I don't like.
it doesn't bother me personally. Like, look at that card, the Japanese card in the top left of your screen. That's so cute. So kawaii.
I think they might just be friends for me.
Okay. Darkrai's
Now,
a best friend.
Darkrai,
That's a best
yeah.
friend. Like, I think we know that. He's awesome. He's goated.
Shaman.
Shaman, I would say Shaman's a best friend. Fucking punk, the little brat, but a friend nonetheless. Hero form Shaman's not good though. I would say they're honestly, I would actually go as far to say ew. I don't like him.
He is a bit of a noob.
They took
He is
a
a bit
good
of a-
design and they just were like, wow, but what if it was a Digimon?
Now, final
Arceus.
one.
Best friend, easily. He's the GOAT. He is the guy above all. Like, Arceus, the lore alone is insane. Like, the design, goated. The lore, goated. The fact that he can change type with all the plates, goated. Like, everything about him is so goddamn cool.
Yeah, I was going to make a like comment and be like, "Wow, you know, it's one of these Pokemon that I didn't really get to experience." But
You ever play Legends Arceus, finally?
no, I did. But I mean, when I was younger, when this gen was out, like it was an event Pokemon, and I didn't get to see that. So always, when it comes to those Pokemon, there's a bit of distance for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like looking at that artwork here. I'm like, but it's just undeniably cool. And then
He is.
Legends is good. So you know what? I'm not even going to be a contrarian. We're putting him in best friends. So Devon, here is the list.
Yeah,
I'm going to
promo pass.
save this. I'm going to download it.
He's so
So that
funny. He's so funny because he looks like Mario.
I hate him so much.
He's so funny though. He's so funny. Like, I love him.
Now, how are you feeling about the list?
I feel good. Like
Is
I
there
said,
anything
I don't have super
you
strong feelings. I mean, there's some great, like I said. So I don't know if I actually said this in the recording, but I said it to Scott beforehand. At the very least, high highs and low lows. I think that there are some absolutely goated designs, but I also think that there are some really stinkers in here. So yeah, no, I feel good where everything's at personally.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I would change my my Luxray. I do feel like with your ooh,
Now that I know
yeah,
where everyone is in the saved, I absolutely keep Provo Pass as my save because I think it's really
yeah.
funny.
I was like, was there anyone that you would have gone back like, in an ideal world?
I did consider, uh, I did actually consider Tangrowth at a certain point, but seeing as they ended up in Friends, nah, it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Well, this is another Never Scottish classic. We'll probably be back sooner rather than later for Gen 5. Just because we did this one late for some reason this time. But yeah, Gen 5 shall be interesting.
Maybe
Until
by
then,
no, we won't be around for Gen 10, will we? Because Gen 10 will be 2027.
you know what I was thinking in this video? Maybe we'll do a separate, once that game comes out, we'll do like a Devers Scottish reunion episode.
We should
Just,
maybe. But I do think I have another funny idea that I'll tell you after we're done recording. I don't want to spoil it here.
Devon, I'm not looking at your penis again.